Let's get up. He's being nice. He's being nice.
What is your cow? What is your cow? Wait. Stop, bro. Stop. You can't be doing that, bro. Come on.
Bruh, Muslims say Muhammad is the perfect example. But hold up, if your prophet was bewitched, like literally bewitched to do things he wouldn't normally do, how is that the blueprint for humanity? That's like saying, follow me, but sometimes I'm not in control of myself. And when Christians pointed out that Jesus was never bewitched, ooh, the whole debate went sideways real quick.
Hey, Pilot, can I ask you a question?
Go on.
So, it says that, we were talking about hadith, right?
Yeah.
It says in your hadith that Muhammad was bewitched by demons.
No, that's not true.
Is there any sources?
Can you show me the source?
Yeah. So it says...
When he shows you the source, what are you going to say then? When he shows you the source, what are you going to say then?
Let me see you. If it's like,
Okay.
No, if it's when he shows you the source, what are you going to say
let
then?
me see if it's a legit source.
Wait a minute.
Don't be like steps. Don't be like steps.
When we get the hadith.
what's it good?
Has he been in the Quran or what is it? Hadith or is it?
Hadith. Sahih Bukhari 3175. Once the Prophet was bewitched, so that he had begun to imagine that he had done a thing which he had not done. This is a Sahih Hadith.
Do you have the next verse, bro? Where's the context?
No, it's a Hadith.
What do you mean?
So Hadith.
It's an ayah. That's an ayah. It's a translation of an ayah, right?
Yeah, that's in the Arabic.
Mawahada.
Sahih Bukhari 3175. So if you go in Sahih Bukhari 3175, sunnah.com.
Bro, can I see like the whole hadith, please? Bukhait. You didn't spell it right. You didn't spell it right.
Yeah, come on.
It's not Bukhait. It's
Sahih Bukhari.
Yeah.
Once the Prophet was bewitched, so that he had begun to imagine he had done something which he had not done.
That's Sunnah website.
Dhimmi. What's a dhimmi? What's a dhimmi?
That's a chapter. Dhimmi, somebody, I believe dhimmi is referred to people who they're kind of they're kind of people who were like people who Muslims were like kind of like persecuted and something like that.
The deen person can you be excused? All right, yeah. This is a very good question.
So if this is about Muhammad.
Is it authentic? Is it authentic?
Hold on, let me answer the question. This is a very good question because you see Dawood magicians, fuck friends of Harami, yeah, that can't, all he does is promote like zina, and you know what I mean, innit?
Yeah. Bro, friends are not good, bro. I don't like friends, bro.
He pimps out girls, well, fuck him.
Bro, friends is not a good representation.
Sorry. He's friends with Dawood magician who does magic. So let's see. All right, if a dhimmi practices magic, can he be excused? Once the Prophet was bewitched, so that he began to imagine that he had done a thing which in fact he had not done. Let's see the next one. Yeah? I went to the Prophet.
No, there's not next one. So
it's not even like relevant.
So it's relevant because Muhammad is meant to be your prophet who you follow.
Yeah, okay.
But these are a bunch of narrations of his
someone
life.
else put a spell on him.
So yeah, somebody put a spell on him. So you're trusting the prophet who had a spell on him.
Doesn't that just show he's human? Anyone can get possessed.
But this is the thing.
Anyone can get possessed.
This is the thing.
And I guess what?
Jesus was not possessed.
This is the thing.
Jesus was not possessed.
Is Jesus good?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He was not possessed.
To be the greatest of mankind.
He never sinned. Jesus Christ is Lord.
Muhammad is meant to be the greatest example of. He's listening.
Jesus.
Okay, but is he the son of God?
Yes,
He's the son of God. Yes.
So who's actually the father?
Yahweh.
He said, I am the Father.
Okay, where does Holy Ghost fit into all of this?
Yeah, okay, let me explain. Let me break this down. Let me break this down. Let me break this down. Alright, let me break this down.
One God.
Let me break this down.
Hey, wait. In your religion, you only speak one language.
No, he doesn't.
Let me break this down.
He's the all-knowing.
Alright, Pilot.
He only speaks Arabic.
He's omnipotent.
He only speaks Arabic.
Does he have two hands? Does he have two right hands?
Huh?
Does he have two right hands?
God knows, innit?
He has two right hands on the shin.
Bro, listen.
That's
Bruh.
You didn't cook me. You don't answer my question. Muhammad got bewitched.
Huh?
He's meant to be the greatest example of humanity. That's who you follow.
Possessed by his jinn, okay?
But he's the greatest example of humanity.
He's not something like
But that's what I'm saying. In the Quran, he says he's
supposed to worship him. We're not.
No, you do.
No, we don't.
But
We don't. He's a messenger.
Listen. In the Quran, it says Muhammad is the greatest example.
He's the messenger. He's a la ilaha illallah.
He's the greatest example of humanity.
I bear witness.
Yet he was bewitched.
And there's one God.
Yet he was bewitched. Yet he was bewitched.
Muhammad is a messenger.
Yo, calm down.
That's it. Huh?
Yo, Pilot, answer the question.
Where's the YouTuber?
Answer the question. Muhammad.
Why not? Right, YouTube.
Pilot, answer the question. Muhammad is meant to be the greatest example of humankind.
But he's a human.
Yet he was bewitched.
Hold on, he's a human, right?
Yeah, but Jesus defeated the devil. Jesus was human. He was human as well. Muhammad
It's Isa.
Muhammad couldn't defeat the devil. Muhammad
The Quran says he died. The Quran says he died.
Make a point.
Yeah, make a point.
Okay, sorry. Let me read, please. Let me make a point. It says that Muhammad is the greatest example of humanity, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ defeated the devil. Muhammad had black magic upon him. He was bewitched. Why couldn't he defeat that?
We're doing the circle, bro. He did defeat that. He wasn't
Later on.
But he wasn't bewitched his whole life. Anyone can get bewitched. Anyone.
Right.
You can.
Okay.
Jesus did it.
No.
Jesus never did.
That's what I'm saying.
Jesus never did.
God, but I don't understand.
Remember, Jesus never got bewitched. You said everyone got bewitched.
What does that mean if he's been bewitched? So what?
Haven't the work was Satan?
He's never.
He got defeated by Satan.
Human.
So wait, how is he the greatest? Wait, hold on, you want the mic, bro? I know that. No, I got the mic because you won't stop talking. I know that. Listen, how is Muhammad the greatest example if he got bewitched and Jesus never did?
Because honestly, that shows that he's human.
So wait, hold on. So you saying that Jesus never got bewitched, so he's not human? Come on, you guys keep doing that to me. Hey, hold on.
I like you guys.
Hey, hold on, wait a second. You said because Muhammad got bewitched. Hold on. Because Muhammad got bewitched, he's a human. Right?
Yeah.
Jesus never got bewitched, so he's not a human.
Wait, I never know. Yeah, Jesus is a human.
Wait, but he never got bewitched. He never got bewitched.
Hold on. Anyone can
He never got bewitched.
Humans can go through the whole life without being bewitched.
But he never got bewitched.
You can either get along.
Well, they still sin. Jesus never sinned.
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 For your sin.
He never sinned. He never sinned.
He never sinned.
He never sinned.
He never sinned.
He did. Yes, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Let's get it out.
Come on.
Let's get it out. All right, let's get it out. Let's get it out. Let's get up. He's being nice. He's being nice.
What is your cow? Wait. Stop, bro. Stop. You can't be doing that, bro. Come on. You're bewitched.
Calm down.
Come on.
Yo, bring him up. Yo, leave him.
The fruits of Islam. The fruits of Islam.
Yo. Religion of peace.
That is not religion of peace.
Religion of peace.
Religion of peace.
Religion of peace.
Religion of peace. Religion of peace.
Religion of peace. Religion of peace. Religion of peace. Religion of peace.
You see the problem? When cornered, the Muslims said Muhammad was bewitched because he was human. Okay, but if Jesus wasn't bewitched, what does that make him? He didn't want to go down that road because the implication is clear. Jesus is more than just human. He's divine. And notice what happened when the argument collapsed. The violence came out. The same man defending the so-called religion of peace shoved a Christian woman. And the crowd's response? Chanting religion of peace to expose the hypocrisy. Bro, you can't make this up. So if your perfect example can be bewitched and your defense ends in shoving women around, maybe, just maybe, you need a better example. And his name is Jesus. If you enjoyed that takedown, hit the like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course, subscribe for more debates and breakdowns. Trust me, we're just getting warmed up.